Welcome to race number 3 here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Tristan Allen and RJ Patterson on the front row for today's race. I'll now take you to trackside. Now with the change of the now. Oh god, what a horrible start. I'll just wait for the race command. And yeah. So just about 15 seconds for the race command. Take a look at the field. So once again, 1.5 mile racetrack, pretty big racetrack for a local series. But alright, here's the race command.
Drivers, start your engine!
And then we fire it up. Here we go. Field is set, rolling right off. Now there's a change to the green-white checkered. And I decided to kind of do what NASCAR does now, just for, I'll tell you the reason later. But well, except for if we don't have enough laps to complete. No, we have something. If we have 2 laps to go, and if they reach either a line or a caution light, it's usually the last caution light of the back straightaway. There's usually multiple lights, so you don't have to worry about a light being entering turn 2 right there or right here. Hit that line right there. Now we have 2 laps to go when a caution comes out, and if the leader crosses it, then the race is official. But if the caution comes out, leader before it, I guess then we get a green-white checker. But then we'll have attempts at the green-white checker now. We're bringing back the attempts, but with the line in it. But here we go. Green flag is out. We're underway. I made it very confusing, but if it were to happen, yeah, I know I'm getting lazy, but you know, I can't be doing this all the time. I love NR. I love doing this, but it's starting to wear down. It's very time-consuming, and the points are just a fucking hassle. I know I'm supposed to, be dedicated, but I've been doing this for 5 years. So, I know that's not an excuse, but eventually I'm gonna have to tone it down a bit. Pretty clean on this lap. Tristan Allen led that lap. They're basically side by side all the way through. And they'll hit. You have to put in the CTS line so they won't be blazing 200 miles an hour. But they're pretty clean right now. Very clean. Back here they're a little bit, well, no, they're still pretty clean. Now here we go. There goes the 6th. He'll force the 92 up to the outside. We have twin races in the next race. Race 4 and 5 at Irwindale. That's pretty cool. Maybe. Haven't been to Irwindale for a while. Be nice to go back. I think the last time I went was in the Napa Auto Parts series. Oh man, that's a very old series. Very old. Way too old. But it's gone. Well, not gone, but retired. Very clean racing so far. Might not last for long as they're just trying to wreck each other now. Here goes Darren Blake in the 7 to the inside, looking for the race lead. They're starting to get out of line just a bit, trying to make some moves. But that is all. No 3-wide racing. Well, they run a different package here for the West Series than you see with the Cup. They use the exact same cars. Well, no, they look like the exact same cars. The bodies are the same, but the chassis are not. Engines, chassis, tires, window net. Yeah, not window net. Maybe not tires either, but a bit different. So they could tend to be. So this is pretty much a super speedway to them. But Auto Club was pretty crazy. Kind of. But then with having more room, and with Las Vegas being a little bit more narrow, and we see a lot of big wrecks at the Las Vegas. Guess they want to try a different package. And Auto Club was pretty crazy. Phoenix was even crazier. Phoenix short track. Well, here we go, our first 3 wide move of the race. And it's for the race lead. Here they come. AJ Green on the bottom. 30 up in the top. Still 3 wide. The 30 can get down there. He's still with them. Oh, there he goes. Okay, there goes Garrett Peck. He's not going to stay behind him. Of course, he wants to spot, get him out of the groove. He'll fall back a couple spots, maybe. There's the line. There's the line. Right there. Remember that. We're about to reach the halfway point already. It's very hard to find tracks on the west coast for NR. Very hard. Sometimes we gotta go out to the east coast. That was the first season. Surprisingly, this is the second season. Now they're starting to get a little bit racy here. Still 3 wide. Could this be our first caution-free race? With the new caution rule, the green-white checkered rule, the overtime rule, whatever you like to call it, now in place, they've been racing cleaner than ever. Oh, we can also go to Canada. We can go to Edmonton. Or no, Vancouver. For a race. Why not? The West Series never goes to a Canadian race to Canada, and neither does the East. Well, we have more tracks out here in Ontario than we do out in BC, I think. I don't know, but I think so. Teammates, second and third, are trying to get AJ Green. These two, we see a lot of the, these guys, whatever team they're at. I know their teammates, I just don't know what they're called. We see them a lot up in front, but have yet to score a victory. I know this is the 3rd race, but how long is it going to take for them? They have like 4 cars. And have all the good sponsorship too. Napa. They all have Napa on their cars, of course. That one has a back bumper, main sponsor. 3 of them. 3 out of the 4 cars have Napa's main sponsor here. As Max Anderson in the 55 looking, takes the race lead away. Here comes Cody Smart, who finished 2nd. Looking to win it here today at Las Vegas with 3 laps to go. Very clean racing. Oh, it's just a package. It's almost like they have restrictor plates on. It's ridiculous. Well, you can't expect the West Series to perform as good as Sportsman or Cup, because the way these guys race, the way the cars are. I know these are not how they want to race, but it's the way they they gotta race. My God, I'm not good today. Very tired. Only got about a few hours, or maybe less than that. But enough about that. Let's stay on the race. We got 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All in the top 5. There we go. That is it. Only manufacturer. Well, manufacturer's easy to go 3 in a row or more. The 09 trying to make a move there. Well, here comes the 99 trying to spoil the party, and he does. He gains 5th. Goes up to 4th, 5th, 5th. 5th. But not gonna last for long. Here goes the 6th car. James Richardson. Down to the bottom. Blake puts the block. I think the race is over. Oh yeah. Well, that was a big fail. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so out of focus that I realized that that was the last lap. But Darren Blake has won it here at Las Vegas. Hopefully Erndale will be much better. I apologize for a bad race, but we're gonna get those. We're gonna get those every time. Not every time. Not every time. Not every time, what am I saying? But we're gonna get those at least a few times a season. But Erndale should be better because Erndale's a short track, and these are the type of cars that belong on a short track, not at a track like Las Vegas. But there's not a lot of West Coast tracks I can find for NR, and if I do, it's usually very broken. Or just ridiculous. Other words, broken. But, yep, it's just one of those days. Darren Blake wins it. As I go unnoticed, that was the checkered flag. I think we all expected the racing like that to be like that for the entire race. There, enough babbling. We'll take you to the full race results. So there you have it. Darren Blake, Jack C, Cody Smart, James Richardson, Joshua Dalio, Patrick Mew, AJ Green, Michael Dalio, Tristan Elling, and Max Anderson, your top 10. So the Fords pretty much take over all the top 5s, and that's all there is to say about that. So Darren Blake wins it here at Las Vegas, but I'll take you to victory lane.